Hi, this is Scott Hayes with Compass Real Estate in Austin, Texas. Today I'm going to answer a question that I'm often asked. Is the real estate market going to crash in Austin? The short answer is no. And to do this, let's go back in time and think about the last time that the market, quote, crashed. So in 2006 and 2007, we saw a really substantial dive in the market nationwide. Although that was the case nationwide, that didn't really affect Austin too much. Our worst year was actually a negative 1% growth rate, which is the only one that was actually negative during that time frame. And there were a myriad of reasons for that. First of all, most of the homes that I sold back then were heavily leveraged, meaning most people had 90 to 95% financing, often up to 100%. We had stated income loans where there was no verification of income. You were basically approved based on your credit and whatever amount that you said that you actually made an income. And that's quite a departure from what we're seeing now. To kind of give you a picture of what's happening, mortgage lending is quite, there's a lot of scrutinization going on in mortgage lending. Moreover, I would suggest that the amount of equity that are in homes that are being purchased is far greater than it was back then. Let me give you an example. In 2020, over half of my transactions were all cash, and that's from starter homes in the 250, 300 range up to homes that are $1 and $1.5 million. Half of them are cash transactions. So there's a lot of equity coming into the market. So what we saw back then was more of an inorganic purchase. What we're seeing now is more of an aggressive purchase, and we're seeing that in the form of cash. I probably have had maybe one or two transactions this year that were, even on the buying or the selling side, that were more than 90% finance. So I think we're in a much stronger equity position. Moreover, I think people kind of misconstrue what's going on in the market, even back then. A little known fact is that actually 1/3 of all mortgages are owned outright in this country. So even in the worst market that we've seen housing-wise in the history of America, more than 1/3 of the homes were actually owned outright. So I think people hear market crash and they get scared and then they look for it to happen again. But the factors that contribute to that just simply aren't happening right now. I think there's a much healthier environment that we're in, and I think you can expect that going forward. So I don't think the market will crash. I think what we might see, hopefully, is more inventory come to market, and we perhaps will have some stabilization where the rate of increase isn't so high. The reason why we want this is that we do want to have an affordable community, and right now the direction that we're going in is lending itself towards unaffordability. So hopefully we'll have that, but in terms of a market crash, I don't see it because those same factors that existed years ago just simply aren't there right now. Once again, this is Scott Hayes with Compass Real Estate in Austin, Texas. If you have any questions about the Austin housing economy or just real estate in general, please feel free to reach out to me at the information below. Once again, thank you for watching the video and have a great day.